Hello, hello, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well today. I know it's been a while since I streamed. Since I didn't stream this past weekend. So, but we're gonna go back to Genshin today. So, oh my god, I almost fell down. We're gonna do Dehya's story today. Waifu. Depending if you finish early, I might do the event. Thing as well. I don't know what brewing developments, whatever this thing is. Kind of what Ternari uses, I think. I don't know. Something like that, but let's do Dehya's quest. Doo-doo-doo. Oh. Shade upon red silk. We're going to the Grand Bazaar. Go this way? I think. Okay. But yeah, I'm very excited because Honkai and Star Rail's coming in 7 days, and I'm like, oh, can it come any sooner? I'm so excited to play it, and hopefully I'll be streaming that next week. I believe it's coming out next week. Like, it's in 7 days? Yeah, I think so. It's the 26th. On a Wednesday. Oh, a week from today. Oh wait, 7 days. Yes. I can do math, guys.
I was trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list?
You had a shopping list?
Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. Paimon would know the aroma of biryani anywhere. Let's go get some.
That wasn't on our list.
We can still add it to the list.
Oh my god.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, look who it is.
Hello there. Oh, it's been quite a while.
Huh. So you two are still hanging out together. Dehya, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard, not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends. The Homayanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous, so me and the other mercs never pass them up.
I told Dehya to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dehya wasn't around.
Wait, is it Dehya or Dehya?
Sounds like
Am I
something
saying it
they'd say,
wrong?
all right. They're always so welcoming. Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
Sleepover.
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dehya. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes yet.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry, though. There'll always be next time.
My liege.
She said they'll treat you to the best dishes. Paimon can't believe you can still refuse that.
But wait. Didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? Why don't you just take me with you today, when you leave? There are so many places I still haven't visited yet.
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
Uh-oh, is something happening?
Oh, come on. Not this again. That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time, and I promise I'll plan the best trip ever for you.
All right, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go, it's more like I feel like something is off about you lately.
Oh?
Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious and even paranoid. Have you been delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Nah, are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
Probably hit the nail.
Did you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know. Wouldn't pry any further if you're willing to swear on what you just said. But if something really is bothering you, then just tell me. You know I'll help you however I can.
Looks like Junior's out was onto something.
You're too perceptive, my lady. Seems I can't hide anything from you. I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. Knowing too much only leads to more trouble. Mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme.
Dog eat dog.
Everything operates on a completely different set of rules.
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though. We're still friends, and I can only support you if I understand what's bothering you.
My lady, you're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya? All right, I'll share what I know. Let's go somewhere else first. This isn't exactly the best place for a discussion.
Hi, Ginkgo.
Okay, let's talk here. Just try not to draw any extra attention. As you may already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and a complex organizational structure. Many mercs are no different than me, just going around looking for jobs to earn some mora. My brigade is called the Blazing Beasts. We're not a large group, but every member is loyal and brave. However, not all Eremite brigades are
Oh,
like
yeah,
mine.
brave, you say.
Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the sake of mora. The most notorious is a faction known as Deshret's Relics.
Deshret's relics? Judging from the name, they must really look up to...
King Deshret.
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar. They're one of the groups under the Relic's banner.
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Yeah, they weren't friendly at all.
Deshret's Relics is composed of many smaller brigades like Ain al-Akmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders to all brigades under his control. On any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than Dehya al-Akmar.
Dakan?
Who's that?
I think it means beard or something.
No.
Believe me, it's a really stupid name. I found it insufferable for years. Anyway, the real issue is that Dehya al-Akmar is led by my father, Kusela.
Oh,
Say what now?
your father?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety now. But what did they do?
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents. We're talking hundreds.
Hundreds?
Yep, the scenes tend to be quite gruesome too. They strip the victims of all their valuables before murdering
Oh,
them.
shiz.
Not only have they targeted merchant caravans and ordinary citizens, but other mercenary brigades as well.
That's beyond terrible. They won't even spare their own kind.
I don't know how Deshret's Relic sees it. All I do know is that Dehya al-Akmar has become more and more aggressive over the last few years. If I don't do something about them, then even my brigade or the people of Aru village could become their next target.
Oh boy.
I just wish I knew what's driven him to do this.
Yeah. How can your father do such terrible things?
I don't know. People change. He's always been pretty pathetic. But at least in the past, there were still a few lines that he wouldn't cross.
That's setting the bar pretty low.
I mean, if he was even remotely decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and cut all ties with him? He was loud and foolish, with no real sense of purpose. Instead of doing anything useful, he spent most of his time drinking and chasing after women.
Up, sounds like a great father right
Of course,
there.
the other brigade members were just like him. Their ruckus would go on night after night.
Sounds like a nightmare.
What about your mother? Did she ever step in to stop them?
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother.
I'm sorry, Dehya. I didn't know.
It's all right, my lady. That's pretty common in mercenary circles. Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women? I was the result of one of those encounters with some random person.
Well,
He told me that he
nice.
wasn't sure
That's
who my mother was. And in any case, she never came to see me.
oof.
He'd say, "You'll be fine as long as you remember to stick with Dad." But even then, he left most of the parenting to the brigade. The one thing I do remember is that he used to tell me stories.
How's the story going? Oh, it's going okay. We had just started not too long ago.
But the problem was that he had terrible taste. He only knew a few stories, and even those tended to be pretty stale. They were tales of desert warriors defeating dragons in the forest, or stories of mercenaries rescuing princesses from rebel armies.
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
Mm-hmm.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe the first or second time around, but after about 20 repeats, they started to get a little dull. He seemed to think those stories were the best things ever, though. He was so into them that he'd call the whole brigade over and make them perform the whole thing as a play. Even the toys he gave me would all be story props. I'd get helmets, shields, and toy swords. It was only much later when I realized that the shows were more for him than they ever were for me.
Wow.
What an interesting guy.
But doesn't sound like he had all bad intentions? I mean, probably not. I don't know.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty childish, but that was something I could just shrug off. I had no reason to despise him. Until I grew up and learned the true face of Deshret's relics for myself. Looting, blackmail, violence, and fraud. They not only accepted such heinous acts, they would even openly boast about them. No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his cronies were more like the bad guys that needed to be taken down.
Are you gonna overthrow your father?
I really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of me, I would never know.
I think I can understand your feelings. The difference between perception and reality must have hit hard.
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind for good.
Good.
I'm not investigating them due to any bitter feelings I still have towards my father. I just want to protect those that are close to me.
You just want to find out why they suddenly started causing so much trouble.
Yeah.
Well, recently anyway,
to
right?
gather as much information as they could. Most of the reports concern violent incidents, but there's also some talk of smuggling.
I see. But isn't this investigation incredibly dangerous?
It is, but every mercenary lives life on the edge. It's a lifestyle that I enjoy.
That may be true, but it'll be impossible for those who care about you not to worry.
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
Sip has been known to pick up and throw people with their heckin' strong muscles. Hey, I'm not, you know. You do have not that many muscles, though.
What should we do? They both have valid concerns.
I'll go back to the desert with Dehya.
Huh? But there's no need for you to get caught up in this mess, too.
I got nothing else to do.
Well, she's super tough, so if she went into the desert with you, then Paimon bets the problem will be solved in no time.
I'm inclined to agree. I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took her along to help.
You can count on me.
I'll wait for news from you in the city until then. Please, stay safe.
I'm honored that you care so much for me, my lady. All right, then let's get moving. Our first stop will be Caravan Rebot, where we can catch up a bit with my fellow mercs.
I'm just super bored, pretty much. I got nothing else to do. Why not? Let's overthrow a freaking mercenary group right now in the desert. Why not? Hello?
Hey, Dehya, you're back. Are these two friends of yours?
It's a pleasure to meet you. I trust Dehya with my life.
Likewise. There's no need to be so formal with us. We're a pretty casual crew. Anyway, since we've got a newcomer, let me fill you in on what
Hey, so Dehya's part of the Blazing Beasts, I guess?
They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, even their own now have become acceptable targets. They even attack other relics brigades, just the same as any other mercenary brigade.
Even the most ferocious beasts still protect their own. It sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
That's right. Once they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, they sell it off to a different brigade, or turn to merchants on the black market. A portion of their profits is immediately exchanged for more food and weaponry to be used in their next violent operation.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder why they're so desperate for Mora. A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a while, and even disguised ourselves as merchants to conduct trade with them. We were able to learn a few things from the exchange. Rather than saying they're out to plunder and hoard Mora, it'd probably be more accurate to say that they're experiencing an internal power struggle.
Wait, a power struggle?
Uh-oh.
You heard me right. The vast majority of their victims are mercenaries from the other brigades of Deshret's relics. If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between the different brigades within the relics. That's the only plausible explanation we have. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps.
Ooh, hush hush.
Oh, one last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as the Khan al-Ahmar became more and more active, Deshret's relics as a whole became a lot weaker.
They were able to cause so much damage? That somehow makes things even more confusing.
It sounds mighty strange to me too. Haroon, you can leave the rest of the investigation to us. Gotta say though, I didn't expect you to go on a whole undercover mission during the few days I was gone. Sounds like you were really putting your necks on the line, no?
Nah, it was nothing. We're just as concerned about the situation as you are. The Khan al-Ahmar is your father's crew after all.
What he said. Besides, Dehya, haven't you done more dangerous things than
Who is
all of
this?
us combined? What we did is nothing compared to your experiences.
Yeah,
Oh.
and while they went to talk with Khan al-Ahmar, I took a look at the last camp they attacked. Any survivors of the attack were already long gone. There was nothing of value left in the camp.
Ah, Hisham and Khalaf. You're here too.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Rebat. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special vibe from her.
Yeah, I got those vibes. I'm very strong.
Now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you, we can also rest easy.
Hey, what about Paimon? Feel anything special?
Yeah, just emergency food.
You're also planning to tag along with her?
Of course! Paimon is the traveler's most important guide. Wherever she goes, Paimon will follow.
Oh, of course.
Oh. In that case, then you'd better take care of her too, Dehya.
Don't underestimate Paimon!
Don't worry about her. She may look tiny and helpless, but she's been through just as many battles as the traveler here.
It's do guy and man fella.
Even if she had only survived on sheer luck, then that alone would still make her quite formidable.
Damn.
I had no idea. I guess I shouldn't judge by appearances.
Dehya buttering up Paimon. Please don't do that.
When you're free, why don't you update the deputy about your upcoming schedule? We held another recruitment event a few days ago, but everyone only came to see the Flame Mane. You weren't around at the time, so people were pretty disappointed to only find our crew of rough, unkempt guys. The deputy put a lot
Stinky.
of effort into the event, but it was basically for nothing.
They just want to see the
Only
waifu.
A few people chose to stay, and that really got to him.
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to bring him some great liquor next time. I left in a hurry and I couldn't make it back in time for the event.
Gotta admit, I can understand their disappointment, though. You're our brigade's main selling point, after all. Now, if only the deputy could figure out a way to bring a few more smoking hot members into our ranks.
Smoking hot members. Haha.
Dreaming. Remember the last time I invited a couple gals into the brigade? You all just froze up with your mouths gaping like a bunch of scarecrows. The awkward silence and weird expressions left quite the impression on them. They were originally interested in joining us, but after that, they both told me they were too uncomfortable to stick around.
Hey, didn't we agree to never bring that up again?
Huh? Wait, are you serious? Why have I never heard about this?
I don't think you were part of the brigade yet.
Are you
Smoking
kidding me?
hot
I missed
gals.
a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that, and you weren't even gonna tell me?
All right. We can tell you about it later. Now's not the time.
Hey,
She's
don't
buttering her
try to
up to make her
shut up.
taste better. I mean,
You should
true.
Get your butts over here and tell me everything right now.
Oh, man.
Are they always like this?
More or less. There aren't many rules or graces when it comes to mercenaries. We're used to just speaking our minds. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that doesn't put an end to it, then you just challenge them to a fight. But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously.
Oh, what is happening?
Being direct and getting it all out of
Oh,
your
they're
system as soon as things come up is better than keeping everything bottled up, never talking
just running
about
them in
it.
the back.
That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on them.
Our character's just like, ooh,
once you get
ooh,
used to it.
ooh.
Though, I can never do that when I'm with the Homayanis. Hey, knuckleheads! Can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
Yeah, you hear her, Hollow? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. I drew up a map. Right here is the spot. There you'll find the merchant caravan responsible for getting rid of Dekhan al-Akhmar's looted goods. All you gotta do is wait and ambush them in the evening. They'll have no idea what hit them.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my regards to everyone else in the brigade as well.
Will do. You stay safe.
What a
Dehya.
bunch of buffoons. Alrighty. Where do we go? Ooh. There. There. Alrighty.
This should be the place. Let's find a spot to hide and bide our time.
Okay.
It's gonna come down to a fight one way or another, so let's all be careful.
No need to worry. She knows her way around a fight.
Of course I do.
I'm not worried about that. What I meant is that we probably shouldn't go too hard on the enemy. After all, we still need to get information out of them.
Okay. Are they here?
Here they come.
Oh.
You ready? Let's not give them a chance to react and end this quickly.
Let's go. Oh, we're fighting as her. Oh. What the fudge is her kit? What the heck?
Order guide you.
Interesting animation. Okay.
You're the Flame Mane.
Good. That saves me an introduction. All right, time for a little talk. Are you buddies with Dekhan al-Akhmar now? Tell me, what are they after?
You know the code of being a mercenary just like everyone else. The first rule is to never divulge key information about our
Oh, this guy's a noob.
What makes you think I'd talk?
That might have worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation. Think about it, though. What's your reputation worth if you won't have the other tools you need to succeed in this line of work? Tools like, I don't know, your limbs or eyes?
Oh, shiz.
You've got 5 seconds. You might want to think twice about how much your employer's information is worth to you.
Whoa!
She's alright, it's alright, Paimon. She knows what she's doing.
I'm not joking around. We can do this the easy way or the painful way. 2 seconds!
I'll save you the trouble.
What? What? Did he just stab himself?
Are you crazy? He tried to bite off his own tongue.
Oh.
Quick, search the area for any first aid supplies.
I was like, what the heck did he just do to himself?
I definitely didn't expect him to go that far. Thankfully, the wound wasn't too deep, and he just passed out from the pain.
But why would he be so extreme?
I guess that information's really important.
I just wanted to test his mettle. You can get a lot of mercenaries to talk just by threatening them.
Don't trust him, Zip. He's a zimp.
I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much pain just to deny us some intel.
Well, he's out cold for now. We could wait for him to wake up, but maybe it's not a good idea to interrogate him any further. What should we do?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be a waste of time to interrogate him again after that. He might just hurt himself again if we start asking. There are lots of goods around here. Let's search the area. Maybe we'll be able to find something. I'm really sorry.
Are Zipsy's viewers called Zimps? I mean, that's a little bit extreme with the simp, but maybe something different. There are a lot of daily necessities like food and water in the boxes. It doesn't seem like there's any... whatever that is. Oh! Is it skipping? Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a...
names on it. Maybe it's a record of something.
like a fan name for people who watch. I don't know.
Let me take a look. If this really
Definitely
is
not
an
that
urgent caravan,
Zimps,
they should
because
have a record of their transactions.
sounds
Yep,
silly.
I see an entry for Dakana Lakmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and Takriti. All familiar names. Dakana Lakmar has been trading for a hefty supply of food, weapons, and medicine. It seems that in the past, they used to receive some canned knowledge as well. This caravan is just one link in their logistics chain. Once in the rainforest, the caravan will exchange the looted goods for Mora, and the funds will then be passed to a specific person. That person will then pack the caravan full of necessary goods, which will then be brought right back to Dakana Lakmar. Wait, why is there no Mora value recorded for the final transaction?
No, Mora?
Yeah, every transaction before the last one was marked with an exact amount of Mora, but the final one, where they paid for everything to be brought back to the desert, was simply marked as delivered.
Maybe the Mora amounts just happened to cancel each other out?
Perhaps. But they couldn't have known how much they would make off selling the loot. Do they not care about profit margins at all? Anyway, the next part's the records of the goods themselves. There are a lot of entries. Everything was probably sourced from the rainforest. Huh?
Wait, what?
What's wrong?
Shazamon Homayani?
Homoyani?
Wait.
You mean
Uh-oh.
Mirzad's family?
Oh, shiz?
Could it just be another family with the same last name?
I'd be surprised to find someone with the exact same first and last name. Shazamon Homayani is Dunyarzad's father.
Uh-oh.
What the heck is going on here?
Let's analyze the situation first.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll consider what we found and not jump to conclusions just yet. But what this piece of paper confirms is that the Homayani family has been providing goods to Dakana Lakmar.
What if the Homayanis have been kept in the dark and don't know they've been trading with Dakana Akhmar?
That's a possibility, but if that was the case, why is this caravan specifically named Shazamon as their person of contact? They could have just as easily bought goods such as food and medicine directly from Caravan Rebot or Port Ormos.
Then perhaps he's been supplying the brigade operations this entire time.
Yeah, funding violence and looting. The brigade gets the goods, and he is paid the proceeds from the sale of the loot.
Oh, shiz.
But why would he do something like this? It's not like the Homayanis are in need of money.
I honestly have no idea. I've been to their estate many times, and I've never noticed anything suspicious. The only potentially large expenditure I could think of would be the treatment costs for Dunyarzad's Elazar. Maybe they borrowed a lot of Mora in the past?
He's learned from the Americans. Panic.
But that's still just a speculation. I don't think the master would stoop so low to make Mora.
I don't think Dunyarzad knows anything about this either. Probably not, because, I mean, who would want to distrust their father?
You're probably right. I know my lady's personality, and she wouldn't deliberately keep something like this from us.
But what should we do now? All we found is just another mystery.
If you want to get to the bottom of this, we won't be able to turn back.
If you ask me, we already have no choice but to confront her about this.
Uh-oh.
I'm not worried. It's too early to make a verdict yet. I still have faith in the Homiyanis. Let's go find my lady again. We'll tell her everything and see if she's willing to lend us her support.
Watch out, she's gonna get kidnapped.
If we're lucky, we can not only figure out the mystery of this paper, but also follow the trail of breadcrumbs to the people responsible at Dekhan al-Akmar.
Dehya, are you sure this is the best decision? What if instead of getting the help we need, we just end up revealing everything we've discovered to the enemy?
I've considered that possibility. But even still, I want to tell her what we found. I think I owe her that much. True friendship is built on trust. She showed genuine concern for me when we first brought up the topic. I can't repay her kindness with doubt and suspicion. That's not how I deal with people.
You're right. Paimon wants to trust Dunyarzad too.
I hope we'll help. We'll be of help to her.
Yeah. Let's pay another visit to Sumeru City.
Watch her be gone. Unless... Oops. I mean, her father can't be the bad guy, right? I feel like that's way too soon.
We're back, my lady.
Oh, you're back a lot sooner than I expected. You mustn't have run into any trouble then. Well,
About that.
what did you come up with?
Actually, we're still investigating. It's just that we've discovered something strange.
I see. The clues you found have led you back here, in the city?
Not to you,
Something like
actually.
that. Yeah.
You all look a little dispirited. Whatever you found must not have been very encouraging after all. Why don't you discuss it with me? Maybe I'll be able to say something to cheer you up?
It's okay, my lady. It's not so much about me being upset with my father or anything like that. How should I put this?
So something is wrong. Even the Traveler and Paimon have been uncharacteristically quiet. On any other day, Paimon would have already waved to me with a smile and shouted, Dunyarzad, we're back!
Oh.
So tell me, what happened?
Well?
My lady, please prepare yourself for what we're going to tell you next. It concerns the Master.
The Master? You mean my father? Okay, I understand. Don't worry about me. I'll listen as attentively as I can. My father has been supplying goods to Dekhan al-Akmar?
This quest feels like it just go, oh, hi, Wiggle. Yeah. I'm just starting this quest right now.
Yeah, it makes as little sense to us as it does to you.
Oh, I forgot auto.
I've never doubted the Master's integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous brigade like them.
Wait, why is it not... Hello?
Maybe he's not
Okay.
actually aware of the full story and just stumbled into the deal by accident.
That feels unlikely, though.
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
Huh? You mean you feel the same way, Dunyarzad?
Thank you for sharing all this information with me. Since you've told me everything you know, I should also tell you about
Oh,
some
she
doubts that have been
knows about her
harboring for
father?
quite a while. In the past, I thought that my father hired a bodyguard for me so that I wouldn't run away and get lost. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30. Why did my father go out of his way to hire Dehya?
About that. Well, the Homiyanis really needed bodyguards, so they reached out to the Blazing Beasts. Later, the Master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever seen, and that I should stick around to become one of his bodyguards. He offered me a pile of mora, so I just signed on.
Well,
Didn't even think
that
about
didn't
anything
really
else.
answer my question. Just think about it. Why did my father specifically reach out to the Blazing
Did he
Beasts?
know about Dehya previously?
Maybe the core of 30 just didn't have anyone available, or maybe someone recommended us. I've never given it too much thought. I think I get what you're saying. You think none of this was a coincidence.
Precisely. At first glance, nothing seems strange or out of place. But there are many parts of the story that don't actually make any sense. If my father had always been in contact with the Khan al-Akmar, then it would make sense for him to bring Dehya into our house.
You mean the goal all along was to get Dehya to be your bodyguard?
No, that's too much of a stretch. I cut all ties with my father a long time ago. He has no control over my life anymore.
But that still doesn't rule out the possibility that your father has still been trying to influence your life without you knowing.
With his connections with the Nerd's father?
So, the Master was not likely an innocent victim in all of this?
That's what things are looking at, like, at this point.
Sorry we put all this on you so suddenly, Dunyarzad.
It's okay, Paimon. I should actually be thanking you.
How long have you been playing Genshin? I played Genshin for... at least started it, back when this came out. But I took a break when, Sumeru came out. But now I'm back after a couple months, so... I just realized they kept saying Akmar, but his name is no K. And that's what I was saying. Is it Almar? Or whatever that is? Almar? And they say Akmar? Like, what? Why?
Regardless of his reasons, if my father has truly been funding a violent group of mercenaries, then it's my duty to bring him back to reason.
But is that really the right thing to do? My father has committed many atrocities and deserves all the punishment that he has coming to him. I have zero sympathy for him. You may call me an ungrateful child, but my feelings will remain the same. However, the Homayani family has treated me with nothing but generosity and kindness. If we decide to investigate this further, we could end up implicating the entire Homayani family. I would be biting the hand that's fed me over all these years.
Dehya.
I can understand
Good
that.
idea. If anyone were to ask, you could always just say that I'm the one who instructed you to get to the bottom of this.
You don't have to do that, my lady. I'm not conflicted because I'm afraid of taking responsibility. Besides, you're the one we should all be worried about right now.
Hey, it's still too early to give up hope. What was the thing about friendship again?
True friendship is built on trust. That's right.
Right, yeah, trust.
The power of friendship.
There's no point in getting all riled up before we've confirmed all the facts.
If your trust hasn't been misplaced, then he probably has many conflicting feelings as well.
Thank you, everyone. That makes a lot of sense. I guess I should always remember the trust that I've placed in people. In which case, my lady, could you ask the Master to come out and have a chat?
Oh, we're
with us?
actually gonna talk to him?
Sure thing. I also hope he'll be able to give us a logical explanation. Let's meet at the usual place then.
Usual place? Ah, right.
Lie, friendship is built on money, obviously. Oh, man. Maybe in this area, yeah. The mercenary world. All on money. Oh, she can just teleport there. Wait, we're going to the cafe?
Thank you for coming, sir.
Oh.
Please allow me to introduce these two. This is the Traveler, and next to her is her travel companion, Paimon.
Oh, I was expecting like a burly guy to be her father, not
time to time.
this guy.
It's a privilege to finally meet them in person. But we may skip all the pleasantries for now. What is the important matter you wish to discuss with me today?
Well, we wanted to bring this transaction record to your attention. There's something on this record that we're all pretty curious about.
So, that's what you found. Huh. Seems like I can't keep everything from
Oh
your
shoot, is that
family.
true?
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like an explanation.
Well, it's a long and difficult story. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. What I do know, though, Dehya, is that the truth will bring you no solace. If anything, it will likely cause you a great amount of anguish.
Wait, me?
It does have the seducing
Yes.
with her.
I understand perfectly why you came to see me, and I am touched by your collective commitment to do the right thing. But knowledge always comes at a price. And sometimes, as they say, ignorance is bliss. Your father, Kusela, and I both believed that. Of course, you have the right to seek and learn the truth, but I must warn you. The facts of this matter may reduce everything you've built for yourself into sand, blowing in the wind. If you must proceed, then Kusela's heartfelt efforts will also fade into the wind like a fleeting mirage.
Kusela is that, I guess, the name of the
Heartfelt
father?
efforts. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure I follow. I've made it this far in life without a single drop of my father's support. I have my own ideals and ways of looking at the world, as well as people and causes that I've chosen to cherish and fight for. None of these things have anything to do with him. I came here today to support you as the head of the Homayani family. No warning will change my stance on that.
I understand. Then let me tell you a little story. Our family once needed to take a trip to the desert when Dunyarzad was just a baby. Along the way, we were attacked by bandits.
Genshin lore is very complex. It has more twists than a pretzel, yeah, that's for sure. Especially in like every area, even like a lot of side
They had
quests too.
superior numbers
There's
and
a lot of plot
quickly
twists.
overpowered our bodyguards. When all seemed lost, a group of passerby Eremites lent us their support. Those Eremites were Kusela's brigade, Dekhan al-Ahmar. Kusela's men told me that the attackers were Eremite mercenaries, just like themselves. I was shocked. Why would Dekhan al-Ahmar go so
I
far
keep
to
saying
save us
Ahmar.
and not spare the
Ahmar, not
fellow
Ahmar.
Eremites? Kusela
That's
was
the way they're
brave and
pronouncing it. It
walked
makes it
over
sound
the
like they're
plain
saying
with
K.
baby Dunyarzad. She was startled by his unfamiliar face and nearly started crying.
Really? I never knew.
He said that he had no particular reason to help us. He just took pity on us because he had a daughter about the same age. We started talking about our children, and I sensed that he was a devoted father. To repay his kindness, I hired his brigade to help out at our estate for a time and offered everyone generous remuneration.
So, that's what happened.
It was many years before I saw him again. I
Oh.
almost didn't recognize him the next time he came knocking on my door. The man I knew to be strong and healthy had been reduced to a shell of himself. He couldn't even walk anymore without his cane.
So, what happened to him? He was perfectly fine when I left the brigade.
I'm not too sure myself. The only thing that didn't change was his cheery disposition. He said there was absolutely nothing to worry about and that he had gotten into a fight. That was all. He then suddenly asked me if Dunyarzad, now that she had grown, would need a bodyguard of her own. At the time, Dunyarzad was going through a particularly severe bout of her Elazar. There was no need for her to have a bodyguard.
Oh, this is
when she could barely leave
before.
the house. But he kept coming back to the topic. Come on, it never hurts to be safe. How do you know a bodyguard won't come in handy one day? I was completely lost at first, until he recommended the Blazing Beasts, and in particular, a mercenary named Dehya.
So he was the one who recommended Dehya.
Oh.
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but it was clear that he saw Deshret's relics as an evil group who would eventually corrupt every member in their ranks. He was already beyond redemption, but he hoped that he would be able to detach his daughter from the vicious world of mercenary life. If Dehya could stay in my house and keep working as a bodyguard, then gradually her affinity for the desert would decrease, and she'd be able to leave her.
Oh,
previous
so you wanted to
life
keep her away
behind.
from the desert so she wouldn't
And
get
that's why
corrupted.
you offered her such generous compensation?
Yes, but not just because of that. From the moment that he asked me for that favor, I also began to see Dehya as my own daughter. And that's also why I tried to persuade you to stay when you asked for permission to leave. I was willing to spend however much it took. Kusela saved
How
my
much man
daughter
this
and I all those years ago
money
in the
this
desert.
man has?
I could never refuse him entrusting his daughter to me.
Damn.
He was always like that, acting like he's oh so smart and self-righteous.
Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dehya's fees. I refused to take any mora from him, but he'd always sent me funds anyway. Eventually, I just accepted them as a token of his gratitude. And that went on for a while until I
That'll be your
received
dad
another
moment,
letter
alright?
from him a few years ago. The letter contained a request to help him buy food, weapons, medicine, and even explosive materials.
Wait! Isn't that around the time that Dekana Akhmar started becoming more aggressive?
That's right. When I started to hear some nasty rumors, I became wary. I wanted to meet him face to face to discuss things. But by then, he was no longer receptive to my requests to talk. If I had to guess, it's probably because he doesn't want to put Dehya at risk.
But by that same token, he should have also stopped asking you for materials.
That thought occurred to me as well. I figured that he probably came to me for help because he had nobody else to turn to. After some deliberation, I decided to send him some food and medicine. I turned down all his requests for explosives and weaponry. I am aware that even such a reduced gesture of support could lead to others coming to harm, but I could not simply reject his plea for help. In the end, it probably was the wrong decision. I plugged my ears to the rumors and just chose a solution that made me feel least guilty about myself.
Dang.
If you can, please tell me where he is now. None of the things he's doing right now make any sense if he's just trying to keep me from getting tangled up in his world. If all he wants to do is steer clear of me, then maybe he shouldn't have brought me into this world in the first place.
Damn!
Oh no.
Don't say that!
Please don't feel that way.
I'm just angry because I can't wrap my head around any of his actions.
Maybe there's another way looking at all this. Can you try to believe him just one more time?
Another way? I don't know. I knew him, and he was nothing more than a childish brute. I can't understand what's going through his head. But I guess you do have a point. We haven't uncovered the whole truth yet. We still need to figure out his exact actions and reasoning for these last few years.
I'll do my best to help. Of course, anything between the two of you would need to be resolved between you and him alone. I don't know Kusela's exact whereabouts. Outside of supplying his brigade with some goods, I tried my best to avoid getting involved any further with him. However, there's a man on the list named Jawed. He used to be a mercenary in the desert and is now a member of the Corps of 30. He's responsible for supplying weapons and liaising with the Dekhan al-Akhmar's merchant caravan. I think he should know Kusela's whereabouts. I've heard that he likes to have a few drinks alone and enjoy the cool wind at night outside the tavern. Maybe you'll be able to find him there.
Understood. Thank you, sir. Then I guess this is bye for now, unless...
I'll stay and be with my father here. To be honest, I'm still a little dazed and haven't finished processing everything quite yet. My father has indeed done something wrong, but if I think about it, I'm also not sure if there was a right way to handle this problem.
Yeah.
I feel like our only course of action is to turn everything we know over to the Corps of 30 and let them render judgment.
Yes. I am prepared to accept whatever verdict they choose. It's time to face my mistakes.
Oh. Damn. Okay. Nighttime, I guess. Damn, that was a little shocking. Wait. Wait, is it? Oh wait, he's right here.
Huh? Who are you guys?
Hello.
I know what you've been up to. Smuggling weapons to violent brigades in the desert while working for the Corps? Pretty bold, if you ask me.
Damn, she's already.
Shh. Keep your voice down. How do you know all that? Come with me. We should take this elsewhere. I'll be happy to talk things over once we're somewhere private. This place should do. All right. Back to my question. How did you all know about me?
Don't worry about that for now. You know what kind of punishment you'll face once we report you to the Corps, I assume.
Wait. There's no need to jump the gun. Let's talk this out. What are your terms?
Terms?
So what's in it for you anyway, Mora?
Obviously.
Well, I was a little tight on money at the time, and Kusela took good care of me in the past. I weighed it in my mind, and I couldn't find a reason to turn the opportunity down. I wouldn't only be helping my benefactor, but I could also make some quick Mora.
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating Dakana Lakmar, and we're gonna put an end to their operations. If you provide some help for us, then we might just put in a good word later to reduce the terms of your punishment.
Hey, why don't we discuss this a little first? Listen, I made quite a bit of Mora from my last run. You just give me a number, and I'm sure we can...
Shut it.
Oof. She's like,
My
nope.
patience is running out. You should know when a mercenary is after something other than money.
All right, sheesh.
Who's this guy's voice?
Nice words for me later. They're always on the move. Here's the spot they were at the last time I made my delivery to the desert. Feel free to go have a look. I'm just telling you though, it's not on me if they're not there anymore.
Sure. And then you can forget about any nice words from us.
Hey, come on. Now you're just being unreasonable.
Really? And how
She's gonna
do I
punch
know
you in
you're
the
not
face.
leading us straight into a trap? Don't forget, you're the one with no bargaining chips.
All right, I get it. Why don't you go take a look, and if they're not there anymore, I'll try to figure out something else for y'all.
Now that's more like it. Let's move. And as for you, try to stick around the city until we get back. You don't want us to call the folks from the Corps and have them drag you back to the city.
Haha. Alrighty, let's look for the people then. Where is that though? Oh my god, that's far. Oh my god, he's gonna stay in the city while we're away? Oh hell. Welp, hopefully they'll be not too long to get over there. Maybe I should get a teleport there. Slowly but surely.
Stabilize.
Maybe there's some stuff along the way. Oh god, that's far. Oh, I'm out of stamina already. The exploration's scary, yeah. Oh, wait, is it already up here? Have you played this game a lot, Wiggle? I'm not sure how far you are in the game. I know a lot of people have already been caught up already.
Seems like we're in luck. That should be their camp right up ahead. Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves.
Okay.
I'm here to see Kusela.
Oh.
Tell him to get out here.
She's like, come at me.
Dehya, why are you here?
Fuse is lit!
100% except every place except new place. Oh, okay, cool. You're a pro Genshin player then.
Oh, so are you also here to stop us?
Yeah, me kinda newbie though.
Stay out of this. It's
got nothing to do with you.
Time for a light show. Here comes the fire.
Wait, who am I fighting? These guys are bosses?
This is order.
Oh, it's
Okay. So I play a little bit, gotcha.
She's so strong.
Grr.
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want to take things too far. Just bring Kusela to me. There's no use hiding him anymore. Did you understand a single word I just said? Or do I need to bash your skull in some more?
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down for a second. Dehya, the boss can't come out and see
Is he
you.
sick or something?
He died a long time
Oh.
ago.
What?
That's okay.
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least, that's what the old man wanted.
Oh, shiz.
When did he die? What happened to him?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
So is that when you guys started acting up?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's Relics must pay in blood for what they did.
So that's why they turned on each other.
Let me start from the beginning. Dehya, do you know how the head of the Relics maintained order internally?
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable authority?
Those were a part of it, yes. But just those on their own weren't enough. They had another tool at their disposal. They called it a person's record. Regardless of whether they joined by their own will or were coerced, every person in Deshret's Relics were forced to leave a record of themselves at headquarters. Whether it be their deepest sin, some unforgivable act, or their most immoral exploit, the record served both as a symbol of loyalty and the perfect material for blackmail.
Kusela thought there was no escaping the records.
That's precisely it. Every one of us have a record. Me, Bashar, Tikriti, and all the boys who grew up with Dehya and ended up joining our ranks. But you, Dehya, you were never asked to provide a record, were you?
I never even knew this was a requirement.
You were probably the only person in all of Deshret's Relics who didn't know about it.
Ever since you were born, Boss had been trying to shield you from this organization's sinister rules.
He wanted...
Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing any nefarious
Hi,
acts.
Chelsea.
He said he'd
Hello
take
from
care of the
Disney.
dues we
Not
had to
that
pay
knee.
regularly at
Hello.
headquarters. But in
We're
the
doing your
end,
waifu
he was just
story.
an ordinary person. What could he do? He was forced
But
to
how
go
you
to
doing?
headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records. He'd come up with all kinds of excuses and get beaten up as a result.
We all knew he was doing that for you. He wanted to get you out of this world, no matter what it took.
Oh, man.
And that's why he became a shell of himself and couldn't walk without a cane.
Because he took it all for her.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I didn't know about any of this, and I'd never seen him get injured or beaten.
Because you were too young at the time. How would you ever tell between wounds from a beating and wounds from battle? When you left home after that final argument with him, he seemed to age by a decade overnight. Even his hair went gray.
What?
So even the blazing beasts were...
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you, you probably would have been reduced to a pulp before you ever left the desert.
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. He was already pretty weak then, and we all assumed he was going to get beaten again.
No.
I suggested that he hand the role of leadership over to me, but he said there was no longer any need, since the Khan al-Ahmar would soon be no more. His words made no sense to me, but that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through headquarters and razed everyone's records to ash.
Have a good stream. Make sure to appreciate Dehya. She's super green waifu. Okay. I'll be sure to appreciate her today.
Everyone gained their freedom that night. Many members fled, not just from our ranks, but from the other brigades as well. But how could we leave with a clear conscience? All of us who knew exactly what had happened.
The boss can't have just died for nothing. Those heartless jerks at headquarters took him from us.
Well, they're getting revenge,
From
huh?
that point on, the sole purpose of Dakan
Uh-huh.
al-Ahmar
Yeah.
became revenge. The big fire that boss started was quite a blow to headquarters' strength. It's given us the opportunity to launch our attack. Even though we're outnumbered, we vowed to see our revenge through to the very end.
But Deshret's relics haven't been the only victims of your revenge.
There were people from headquarters who changed their names and went into hiding. Some fled to other brigades, and others escaped to the rainforest. But we won't let any of them escape our wrath. They'll all pay for what they've done.
We've suffered plenty of losses as well. To keep going, we need an enormous amount of supplies, from food and medicine to weaponry and explosives. All we can do is exchange our loot from Mora, and then use that to get supplies. We forged Boss's handwriting and sent out many letters to his former friends. Thankfully, many people were willing to come to our aid.
That's why
We
you
were
couldn't
also
respond,
able to
because...
attract many mercenaries who shared our goal. We've endured unspeakable pain to win many impossible battles. Deshret's relics have become weaker and weaker, and now we finally have an opportunity to directly strike their headquarters.
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
Responding to violence with more violence will only cause more pain. Do you have any idea the amount of damage you've done?
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. We do not deserve the freedom that the boss won for us with his life. Boss always loved his old-fashioned hero stories. Those tales about sacrificing yourself to save the world. We used to always laugh at him for it. But in the end, he really went and lived those stories out himself. As for me, I never considered myself a hero. We're all the lowest of the low. We have no right to even imagine such an existence. But maybe those hero stories he liked foreshadowed everything that was to come. The spirit of the hero touched all those he had saved, and more people joined his cause. Maybe we were all just acting along with the play in the beginning. But as we acted the parts and recited the lines, we were drawn in. And now, we want to see the story through to the end.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Dehya. I know you always found us insufferable ever since you were young. Just think of this as a madman ranting.
Damn.
I'll go with you.
Huh?
Ah!
Dehya? You wanna go with them?
I grew up with these guys, and I know they're not bad people. It's just that some situations get so bad that it's difficult to tell good from evil. All I know is that Deshret's relics must be destroyed. Furthermore, I want to go see the place for myself. I want to know if my father is still there. I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I
Are
can
you
do this on
sure?
my own.
I'm with you. I'm on your side, Dehya. No, I made a promise to do so to support you.
Yeah. Paimon feels like we'd only regret it if we don't see this through to the end.
That's right.
Thank you. We'll be a lot stronger together with you.
I bet Boss would lose his mind if he ever knew you'd join us at the very last moment like this.
Considering all the
The
losses
climax of
and
the
injuries
story.
sustained, we can't afford to turn down someone as powerful as you.
He can think whatever he wants. But the fact is, I owe him this much.
He really did care. Alrighty. Let's go fight. Oh wait, actually, maybe I should get this point while I'm here. So I don't have to, like, freaking run across the desert. That would be very bad. Hopefully I'll be able to get all of these offline. I guess we go here? To go there? Not sure where is that underground. I guess we'll see.
Up and away.
Whee! Okay. Guess you follow this way. It's like the game. Well, game probably knows. Oh, there's more. God, that is so useful. I love that.
Didn't run into much trouble on the way here.
That was pretty easy. Oh, Dendro. I mean, we have fire with Dehya. Hmm. I don't wanna. Sorry, Zhongli. Sorry.
Wow.
Interesting team comp. Yeah, don't judge me.
This on the inside.
They should all be holed up in here. Don't know how many people they've got left, though.
Who cares? We'll round up all of them.
Still, we should be careful. Even if they've only got one shot left, it could still take us out.
I fought through many situations like this before.
Yeah, we'll know what they're really capable of once we've landed some hits on them. Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before, but their name means nothing now.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance with you here. I'll take the lead. I've been here once before.
Alrighty. Oh, we're going in. Oh, hello.
That's close enough.
The fuse is lit.
Where's the pop and music? This is not battle music right now. Ooh.
Practice on design. Go. Firehead.
Ow. What's Dehya's? Oh, she just punches? Oh my god. What the heck?
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Arr. That's funny.
Wait, they went charging ahead without checking for any traps.
Oh, well, bye.
You guys okay?
Well, we won't know.
It seems like we just
Oh.
got trapped in here. Don't think we triggered anything else.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead.
Well, now that things have come to this, seems we'll have to fight our way through.
Don't worry about us. We knew something like this could happen.
No, don't
Go and
die.
take a look around. There could still be another way through. Let's go! We can't let the boss down!
Let's check if there's another way. The sooner we can make it through to help them, the better.
Let's see.
There's a puzzle over there.
I think I see a way through over there, but it's being blocked by something. Let's try our luck with that mechanism.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Any chest here? I know they like to hide chests in these instances. If not, then that's okay. Alrighty. Just the height and color. Oh. Okay. Oh, we have to fight some guys here. Hello.
Let's get it on! Ha! My royal...
Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
Can we move?
Just need to adjust it a little.
Okay, well, there goes that. And then we raise this lower. Done. I need chests there. Nope, okay. You can go forward. Oh, hi.
Here comes the fireworks!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I summon! The fuse is lit!
Wait, what? Oh, well, that didn't work. Oh.
Fire hazard!
Reverse makes the puzzles way too easy. Yeah, some of them are kind of easy. The exploration ones are a little bit challenging. But that's good in a way to make them challenging for exploration. Ooh! Punch, 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 punch.
Let's get it on!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
I swear by my sword!
Ah, shoot.
Time for a light show!
Where's the other ones? Wait, this is not... Okay. What? Alrighty. Raise this higher. Is Kole for burning? No, but I don't know if they needed a Dendro character here. That's why I put her in there, but... Ooh, nice area. Ooh, look at that chest up there.
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side. But as a desert dweller, I suppose we should be used to our folks defying all expectations.
Don't waste your breath. You have nowhere to run.
Run?
This guy thinks he's all tough.
Run, I would have fled 1,000 times already. I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even if I could leave this place behind, all that awaits me now are endless days of humiliation and ruin. Even now, my brothers and I still believe in one thing. The greatest should never live to remember their fall.
So you want to go out in a blaze of glory.
Let us draw our weapons. We will show them the true power King Deshret bestowed upon his followers.
Oh, so
We
scary.
are but two, while we hold within ourselves the entirety of the relic's glory. Wave 1, charge!
Wave 1? What? Alrighty. Come at me. Ow.
Don't think that you've won. We're just getting started.
Punch, punch, punch. Woo!
Barbados, guide us. Wings of darkness, come.
Ooh.
King Deshret
Hey, Soul.
abandon any one of his
How you doing? I meant to put Dehya out, but
No rest for the wicked.
Fire hazard. I'm getting sick of this game. Let's retreat. By royal decree. Barely a scratch.
oh my god.
I swear by my sword.
Meet again.
Fuse is lit.
brothers! With me, this is where we prove our faith.
Do you all just want to die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive!
Raise the storm! Time for a light show. Where do you think you're going? Here come the fireworks! Odds revealed.
I love Dehya. I wish she didn't suck. Oh, yeah. I heard about her kit not being that great.
Fire hazard.
Ow.
Burned
Oh, shiz.
right. Barbados, guide us.
Oh my god.
Let night fall.
slumber.
The commander has finally fallen. But they're still coming at us.
They are? Where are they?
Places like
Oh.
Gladiator's Ring. They just keep coming no matter how many we beat.
Yes, keep fighting! There's no need to fear, and no need to back down! This is our last stand!
When the next wave comes, try to draw away their attacks. I'm going to see if I can take out that high platform.
Alrighty. Oh. One guy comes out. Oh, there's the rest of them.
Come and face me, Michel! Ugh, so they've broken through the front as well.
Apologies, Lord Michal. They fight like absolute madmen. No matter how much we throw at them,
Scary
they just
men.
keep coming for more.
So, it would seem like this is the end.
Time to pay for everything you've done, Michel.
You think I would give you that opportunity? I will be buried in the sand alongside all the rest of our fading glory.
What's gonna happen?
Hey, wait!
He's just gonna run away? Or he's gonna turn into something. What?
We were too late.
It's over. There's no more need to fight.
What did he
But
do?
if you're still going to cling on to your so-called mercenary's pride, then I'll give you all a good beating as well.
Hey, Dehya! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Let's go.
Did he just die? I don't know what happened to him. He just looked at the sign and was like, bleh. Wait, can we go up there?
Who are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us?
Filthy rats.
You call yourself a member of the infamous Deshret's relics, and you still can't even tell who's made it all the way to your headquarters?
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats may have? We try to catch a couple, and you all just show up on the other side instead. How are we supposed to figure out what you're after? Hey, have you ever heard of a man by the name of Kusela? Why would I know? It's not like I'm in charge or anything.
Yes you are.
This is your last chance to talk.
The leader's dead.
Hey, I said I don't know anything. I'm just an average member here. I'm telling the truth. If you're here to find someone, why don't you look through the records yourselves? Who can remember every name and face with so many people coming in and out every day?
The irony. His life became a light for so many, yet to others, it wasn't even worth remembering. Where's the records room? Answer me.
It's right over there. All the files are in there. You can go through them as much as you want. It's not like any of them still matter anyway.
I mean the old records room.
The old records room? You mean the one that got burned down? Kusela. Ah, yeah, I remember him now. The guy who could hardly walk. Watch your mouth. That's our boss you're talking about. He was definitely faking it. We all let our guard down as soon as we saw him come hobbling in. But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, he'd already gotten away and started a fire in the records room. He couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud. And after that, Deshret's relics fell into complete disarray.
Stop wasting our time. Every one of us here is perfectly aware of what he had done. Tell me, where is the old records room?
It's just over there. Go
That's
see for
all it
yourself
took,
if means
dude.
that much
Why are
to
you
you.
taking so long to...
There's nothing left in there but ashes. No human could ever survive that kind of inferno. Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. We'll leave the others here to guard these guys. Spare them no mercy if they try anything.
Okay, we go down this way. Knock knock. Who's there?
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in here to start a fire? If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here.
I don't think so.
Dehya.
I'm sorry. I know it's just wishful thinking. Let's look around. Maybe we can find something that's been left behind.
Is this a cane? It must be the one that Dehya's father used.
Oh,
Kusela.
yeah.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more. What if something else has been left behind?
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh?
Oh, cutscene. A sword?
Thought so.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
Oh?
The dragon is no more, for Princess Dehya has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity.
Aww, look at her. She's so young.
Come on, this is the most important line.
You can do it.
Aww.
But Dehya, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall
Aww.
plague us no more.
They want her to say it? How these guys have not grown older? Like her dad literally grew older than him.
Proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad.
Aww. I don't know any characters that are bad beside Dory. I mean, I heard Dory's pretty oof. And I got her a lot.
What's
This banner. Oh, food. Oh, on Paimon's tab, yes.
Don't you remember? You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up tomorrow with loads of money.
Anime logic, yeah.
And Paimon said that she would get boatloads of tasty snacks. You looked super confused at the time, but said it was an adorable thing to say. These opportunities don't come by often. So today, Paimon's gonna treat you to a special crash course on Paimon's life philosophy.
Oh boy. She rarely spends her allowance on other people. It's really my treat, but you get the point.
Hey, this way you get
Paimon, you're just emergency food.
for the price of one.
You don't have any money with worth.
Anyway, the point is that you should eat to your heart's content. You'll feel better for sure once you've gotten something in your tummy. Dunyarzad will also be here shortly. She's already heard that we're back.
Aw, thanks you two. Honestly, this is very unlike me. I just had a lot on my mind on our way back, so I didn't know what to say. My chest was filled with all kinds of intense emotions. They just shook me even more than all the feelings we've shared during our previous adventures. But when everything came to an end, those emotions also vanished without a trace, and I was left feeling more empty than ever before.
Aww. To be fair, Dory is really good for crafting 25% refunds. Yep, that's the only thing she's good for, and that's it. No more support.
It was as if
Only that.
I lost the thing that was most important to me.
Oh, everything just happened so fast.
Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important thing in the world. But perhaps to us, it's the most worthless thing of all. Idrisi and the others all used to say that they would quit if there was no Mora to be had. But when it came to avenging my father, there was no Mora to be made anywhere.
They only cared about revenging
My
him.
reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. But look at me now. Am I any different? Despite all my promises about never forgiving him and never trying to understand him, I still went to such lengths to find out the truth, and nearly even shed tears for his sake. We're hypocrites. All of us.
You should never question your true feelings, though.
Yeah, you're
Follow
right.
your heart.
It's just a pity that we often only recognize our true feelings after it's already too late.
You're back! Are all of you alright?
Yeah.
Ah, there she is.
Yeah. Many people from the Core of 30 came over, and I just wrapped up everything with my dad. All I can do now is wait for their verdict. Huh? Dehya, you're looking quite down again.
Paimon will explain. A lot happened.
Yeah. She's a little emo right now.
sorry. I really should have controlled my emotions better. I just...
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well. Truth be told, I'm starting to feel a little guilty watching you cry like this.
But Dehya, your pain must be even worse. You shouldn't need to comfort me.
Follow your nose for the fruity taste that shows. Oh man, that's something a Paimon would say.
Hey, don't worry about me.
She'll talk about food at least once or
This
twice
whole
a
thing has
quest.
finally shown me the difference between illusion
Or how
and
many times she
reality.
does in the Archon quest.
My father probably thought that people could settle into new lives as long as they moved to a new environment. That thought has even crossed my mind a few times. It's like saying, what's wrong with adapting to a new life? However, there was always something deep within my mind that refused to accept it. This impulse brought me great turmoil, and even made me feel ashamed for turning my back on your father's kindness. But now that I consider it again, it all makes sense. The desert sands are a part of who I am, and I will never be able to lead a peaceful existence.
I understand how you feel.
That doesn't mean I won't be making any changes to my life, though. As an example, I'm now thinking about taking on some small odd jobs. It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father and become a character in his play. Even if the ending of the story may be childish and ridiculous, it won't really matter.
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole new kind of mercenary, one that's not out for Mora. Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish eating? What about stopping?
God, I don't know why, but I ship these two so much.
Right. You said you wanted to get a rug for your family.
We'll come along too.
It's always fun when everybody's together.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of me this entire time.
And Haizo's hangout, she calls herself self-emergency food. Really? I haven't done it yet. Dang. I don't think I don't have it unlocked, obviously. Yeah. I need more keys. Oh my god. I am so behind on everything. Oh, are you excited for Honkai Star Rail Soul? It's next week, a week from today. I'm very excited.
Oh, this rug here is quite something. The craftsmanship is exquisite, and the fabric is also of high quality.
Well, you just got spoiled. Oh, it's okay. Nothing too major. Yeah, I'm streaming it day one. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna try and stream it as well. Hopefully the servers won't be too bad.
Hey, aren't you that mercenary who bit his tongue? You can still talk? Wait, are you here to take revenge on us?
Probably not anymore.
What are you talking about?
Oh god, he's talking like he bit his tongue.
I just came here to give you something. I'll be on my way to give myself up to the core after this. Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al.
God, how is this gonna like in the different language? Why does it sound like in Japanese?
When I got there, I found no one except the members who were still too injured to move.
Ah, so you probably got there after us.
Yeah, they told me that they had exacted their revenge, and everyone had turned themselves in to the authorities. Even that last camp was not going to last for much longer. I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well do the same.
Oh, everybody's turning themselves
One
in.
of the injured members gave this box to me, and told me that it contained some of the old man's last possessions. Everything left in the camp will get confiscated, so I figured I should get this to you before the Corps could get their hands on it.
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or judge anyone for it.
I'm also pulling until I get Brionia. Ah.
So this
I'm still deciding who I want to get pull for though.
father left behind. Huh. It feels lighter than expected.
Oh, hi Time Lords. How you doing? I'm doing good.
Well, back in the day, the first thing he did with any Mora was spend it on things like drinks and meat.
Yum, yum, yum.
Let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. Kind of stinks.
Like what?
Perhaps it's just been left unopened for too long.
A handwritten copy of a storybook. The paper's already yellowed, and it looks like it's about to fall apart. It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use. If he was going to break that rule, he could have at least copied something useful.
That probably means this was really important to him.
The storybook you made for Dehya, maybe?
Here are a few bags of children's snacks. The packaging's completely deteriorated. Maybe that's where the smell was coming from.
Oh.
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, I was never a fan of these kinds of snacks. He'd always say that he got them for me, but in the end, he always ate more than I ever did.
Good, trying to do 10 pull for Nahida, but low on primos. Last 50-50 was Ayaka. Ah. Well, I wish you good luck. I don't know if you're gonna pull more, but
Who even leaves snacks in a box like this anyway?
I wish you the
Isn't that
best.
just common sense. Forget it. Let me see what else is in here.
I know people have lost
Razors,
50-50 to
buttons,
Dehya
some
herself.
round iron tiles, a wooden toy puppet, a wool scarf, which from the looks of it probably belonged to a woman, and
A woman?
a hair clip. Why are these things?
Is
here?
that her mom?
I'm suddenly feeling a little scared.
I'm sorry, my lady, but this is just the kind of man he was. He probably saw this box as some kind of personal trash heap and dumped any and everything in there. 2 empty liquor bottles. Tell me, you guys, are these the kinds of things that a normal person would leave behind?
Interesting, man. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Huh? There's something in the bottle.
Thanks. I also wish you luck on the wheel pull. I actually got I was actually gonna roll for Nilo, and I actually got her on my last temple, so I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I wish you the best on your pulls and everybody else who haven't pulled yet.
You're right. All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge. I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. I just folded it up and left it in the bottle, though. If I end up forgetting about it, it won't really matter. To Dehya. It's a letter for me?
Oh, you don't need to read it out loud.
It's all right. I'll just read it out. If he went to the trouble of writing a letter, there must have been some important things that he wanted to say. Or at least record down.
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane anymore. Let's go out and have fun.
She was gonna say it out loud.
Guess I don't have many days left. If you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already long gone. You were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you were crying or laughing, everyone enjoyed having you in the group. But once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute. It's probably Idrisi's fault. He was never up to any good.
Oh.
Can you believe this guy? He can point the finger at himself.
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if you end up finding out the truth. The reason being that I was never your father to begin with.
Oh, shiz, what?
Surely, he must be joking.
What? If you're low on primos and you haven't done all the teapot stuff, you can get 80-ish pulls from all the character sets. Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know.
I was quite formidable when I was young, and 100 times cooler than some so-called flame main. Really felt like the whole world was under my feet. With just a teeny tiny bit of effort, I felt I could rule over the entire desert. But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day and discovered a baby in the sands. It was you.
Oh,
You were just
you
lying
adopted
there,
her.
small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would have been buried forever. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. Now that I think of it, you really were a bundle of energy.
Sounds like he's serious.
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. None of them even doubted me.
Oh, he lied about that.
To them for so long, but I really had no other choice.
Because they didn't want to seem like a good guy, so he like acted like he was just fooling out with women.
Suddenly wanted to play at being a father. At this rate, I'll puke up all the liquor I just drank from this bottle.
Damn.
Anyway, Dehya, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
Damn. This is getting emotional.
The end of the letter.
Oh.
In the end, he was still thinking of me as a little child.
But isn't that also a good thing?
I suppose. Or I would have suffocated under the sand a long time ago.
He was a good father to you. The fact that he wasn't a blood relative doesn't change that.
Yeah. It's just a pity that we had to learn the truth of everything.
Yeah, and he's gone now.
Do you already have some ideas about the decision that he wanted you to make?
I do. If he first found me alone in the sands, then I want to try my hand at finding the person who abandoned me. I just have one wish. To tell them a story.
She's gonna make a story of her own.
A childish and foolish jerk with a heart of gold. And that only under his care was I able to grow and mature into the person I am today.
Yes!
If you end up finding any leads, can you share them with us? We go on adventures all the time. Maybe we'll be able to find some information for you.
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting you to be so enthusiastic.
I also don't want to see his efforts go to waste. I don't want you to stop going forward. These are all good choices.
I'll help too.
Oh.
Thank you. All of you. Thank you so much. My life has certainly had its twists and turns, but I've always considered myself lucky. Because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded
Feels bad, man? Yeah. Aw. Man, Dehya is such a good character. Too bad they... Oh, it wasn't the same when she went in combat. Okay. Now that's done with. Guess we could do that event I haven't done. Not sure what this is. You and Paimon meet a certain student by the wall of Samuel. To the southwest of the rainforest, she seems to be trying to test some kind of mysterious creation. Oh, time to get high, I guess. I don't know, because it looks like Tignari's kind of like, I don't know, bomb-looking thing. I don't know. Oh, the Dendromycos over there. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do some of this event and then I'm gonna end the stream for tonight. Oh, is this like a... I forgot what they were called. These trial things. Hello? Oh yeah, I should probably change character thing.
Sure.
Sure. Hee hee, haha, ahaha, is a success. Tignari spelled that wrong probably has a new voice, yeah. What is it, Zachary Goodham? Oh god, I wasn't even reading. What's going on? Why is there someone laughing herself silly in the desert's direction? What's with that talk about mercenaries and operational capacity? This person sounds like some kind of battle maniac. What do we do, traveler? Should we get away for a bit? No, I'm not. I'm interested. Let's see what the situation goes. Wait for a moment. She looks rather familiar. I don't know her. Oh right. Paimon forgot that you're a combat expert yourself. Speaking of which, it does tend to be whenever you get along with someone, they almost certainly will be willing to purchase some services. As long as this person doesn't plan on doing anything bad things and Mora is good, we can definitely consider helping out. Are you talking about me behind my... Yes? Ah, it's you, the golden-haired outlander and their white, high-intelligence floating assistive unit. What? Ooh. She's on drugs, it's fine. Yeah. Hi, Evil. Welcome. Huh? You know us? Paimon doesn't remember having this nickname, though. You have us at a disadvantage, miss. Ah, so you've forgotten me. But I understand I am but a normal plebeian, while you're living legends. Paimon's a living legend? No. A long time back, you aided my experiments with my great creation, the Remling tablets. Alchemical potions designed to aid people in combat. That research went very smoothly indeed. You enjoyed hearty battles, and I drew much useful data and inspiration from said battles. It would not be wrong to say that you changed my life, and for that I have always been thankful. The results of my research have also been of aid to some members of the Corps Authority in their work regarding Sumeru's security. Seriously? Did we really do that? Huh. You should remember that in the future then. Speaking of that, you were saying something about combat and potions earlier, weren't you? Will you need our help this time as well? Well, why not? With you two around, I shan't have to rub shoulders with those sellswords. Tell you the truth, I was worried that they might fleece me or even rob me. If you were to help me complete the verification process for my shock-boiled brews, oh my god, I'll be willing to give you the part of my budget I set aside for this exactly. It would also serve as further thanks for your help. More worth 50 people's salaries. Not bad. Oh my god. Remuneration, yes. 50 people's worth of Mora. Doesn't that mean they'll be set for a long while once we do a single day of work? Sounds like a great deal. Why don't we come by something like this often? We don't come by. Oh, okay. Oh, looks like a good opportunity. Let's do it. Let's hear it for the shock-boiled brews then. Super random, but my last community post has exactly 69 likes. That's funny. Funny number. Haha, as decisive as ever. Well done, let's get to business. I discovered a temperature-related weakness in remelting tablets I was testing in Great Red Sand. In heat conditions, the explosion of the remelting tablets would not achieve its desired effect. As such, I dissolved some potions in stable liquid solutions and stored them separately from tablets which have higher melting points. When using them, I mixed the two together and pressurized the container. She's making drugs. Having the tablets explode with the liquid medium produces a shocking boiling effect with higher efficacy and greater stability, and so the new device was called the shock boiling device. You can sit in front of the flaming flower for an entire day, and we'll still be able to use potions to aid you in battle. It's a huge leap in the reality of reliability of the device. I even added periodic activation and recording functions to the device. In battle, it would activate in an automatic reactive manner and record combat data to boot. Oh my god, this is doing everything. It's now incredibly easy to use. So we just need to use this super convenient support device to beat some monsters up, right? Yeah. Exactly. You're really serious about your work, Hajanad. You explained this in so much detail that I was even unfamiliar as Paimon is with this stuff. She thinks she's kind of got it. A less good-tempered researcher might have just said, fix some known issue. Just to dodge having that give that explanation. Making that rare old Mountain Dew. gaming drink. It can activate automatically and make records. We really don't need to understand the fine details behind how it works. Alright then, let's do as we did before and help Hanaji test her device's effects out. Did we do something with her before? Maybe I wasn't around. We're in a familiar territory, a few simple fights, all that separate us, and the nice Samamura, and we can all help Hajana too. Everyone wins. Win-win. Haha, talk about effective communication. I knew I'd much enjoy working with you two over these mercenaries. I've already prepared our test site. It's a domain not far from here. Just take the device and help perform the test, please. I'll be here waiting for your feedback. Oh, okay. What the? You must complete 3 consecutive... Oh my god, I can't read. 3 consecutive challenges rounds during the brewing development stages. Each challenge round you require to defeat opponents that will continuously appear within time limit to accrue points. Yeah. The shocking blow device will automatically activate every 20 seconds with the challenge, activating 1 to 4 potential medicinal effects. These effects will grant potent combat buffs for a fixed duration. Each combat round will have different medicinal effects. Use them well to conduct combat quickly and effectively. Okay. Oops. Guess this is where we go. What? Oh, I see. Alrighty. And there's multipliers here. Oh, to make your score higher, right? Let's try one. Don't know how. I mean, they're probably gonna make them stronger, right? The current active character gain. Probably Dendro. Oh my. Wait, what? We can use these characters? Oh, okay. Okay. I was not expecting to use them. What the fudge? Well, this is just round 1, or is this just round 2? Need to look at the comps again. Me no big brain with this. We'll see how this goes. Where is Elo? Yeah, whatever. We'll see how that goes. Just doing this for fun, honestly. Alrighty. Oh, what the? This guy's just...
This dance is for you.
You're on super easy difficulty? I was like wondering, I was like, everything's dying so quick. Maybe I'll do a different. What the hell? Everybody in this thing should just dying quick. Oops, I did not mean to. Oh well.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Flicker. Diffract.
Ow. Literally one-shotting everything.
This dance is for you.
Ow.
Here.
Scatter.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Oh, round 2. Oh, this just keeps going. Oh, I can use the same characters. Okay. But as long as you beat it, you get Primo, so harder difficulty really is you only want other stuff. Okay, yeah. I think I've done this before, like this trial stuff with points, right? Something like that. And then like there's like a super hard difficulty. And you get extra stuff with it, but I'm not really that try hard of a person. I honestly just there for the Primogens and I'm gone. Where is Nilo? Where is me? Oh, there's me. Okay, there. Just wanted to try out this event, so.
Hold the line. Practice on the side.
Ow.
Dance with the waves. All my strength. All eyes on me.
Damn, everything's just gone. I never played Kokomi. Ow. Ow. Ugh.
A brash minute allow me. Propagate. Here.
Can't wait to have Cavi on my Nilo team. I can't wait. Yeah. But you can get the cool platinum badge thingy. Wait, really? For like your profile or something like that? Okay, next one. Shock boiled. Swirl. It's wind. Oh, they already have. Damn, they're really just. Here's a nice 5-star, 4-star you can use right there. Hold on a second. Nah, the badge is just for the event, not for the profile. Oh, okay, okay. I think I'm just gonna do this for fun then. Wait, what other ones? Or is it just swirl? I don't know. Oh, for the event, like, damn, instant 1 kill. They're just doing the character trials demos for you to see if you like the character or not. Wander plus Far are really good. I have never heard of this. I mean, I know what she looks like and stuff, but I never really like know what the character is or who she is really. This is kind of when I wasn't around playing Genshin. I took a break. Damn, what the fudge? He's just flying.
Freeze to the core.
Don't be a killjoy. You've only just begun. This is order.
She boosts animal damage. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's it. Oh, well, that was easy to get a gold. Interesting event. I'm disappointed we didn't get high. I mean, we kind of did, but this was like easy mode though. Her kit is basically made to be a wander sport. Basically by the hippie, I guess. I guess I'll do these other ones later. I did that already. Oh, I just tried Nahida and I didn't even try. I didn't even try to bother. Actually, I'm gonna try. Didn't even bother trying the other characters. I just went straight for Nilo and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try her out. Let's see how Layla goes. She's very pretty.
My guiding stars.
Oh, she's a sword user.
Freeze.
Cold. Mine's a command. The night is cold.
Oh, it's a thing that shoots stuff. Her Her animation's pretty though.
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen in time.
You didn't get free primos for trying to hit it? No, I did not. I was just too excited to get Nilo at the time, so I kind of like forgot about everything. Ooh.
Don't be scared.
Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
Not now. Cole, learn to my guiding stars.
Oh, so sorry.
Not now. Gooba, get them.
Nice. May as well do that then I'm here. But yeah, I'm not sure if I want to pull for Cave yet. I'm very low on primo gems. Unless unless. Oh boy, trying Dowdori. Yeah, I will pass. What do you even get from her? Oh, you get the upgrade. Weapon upgrade thing, crystals. Ayla seems fun to play though.
Let the show begin. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Ooh.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
Why'd they put freaking Lisa here?
Let's spark things up.
Everybody hold hands.
Sharing my knowledge. Nice and spicy. Ready, steady, go. Everyone hold hands.
Layla's the best shielder. Her shields are almost as good as Zhongli, but she can do reactions. The shield rank is Zhongli, Noelle, Layla. Gotcha. Yeah, I like Zhongli too. His shields are freaking OP as heck. My 40k HP Layla says otherwise. Is she also like a HP stack kind of thing?
Dodge this.
Out of my way.
Cool it.
Ow. HP. And then... Oh god, time to try out Dory. I'm not looking forward to it. Even though I got her like so many times on when I was pulling for Nilo. Like it was her freaking banner or something, I guess. What the heck? What the hell is going on? What the heck is this? She got a genie lamp? Oh my god.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little.
Oh, well, I couldn't even do that. Well, Dory's. Didn't much happen with Dory. I had no idea what was going on. I guess that's it, though. Yeah. I'll do this later on. Dory is fun, but her heals don't really work. Ah. Dory is fun though, she's the genie of the fight. Yeah, I mean, her animations and everything is cool, but she seems kind of eh. But yeah, I am gonna go end it for tonight. And next time we'll do other stuff. Maybe we'll do Tenari's or Sino. Maybe I'll do a poll, see what I'm gonna do next in the community tab, or maybe on Twitter as well. But yeah, thank you guys for coming tonight, and hope you enjoyed Dehya's story, or me reacting to it anyway. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and I'll be streaming 14 tomorrow, but the time will be determined. But yeah, have a good night, guys, and thank you for coming.